How is your faith different from other Abrahamic faiths? Like Islamic?
Okay, I understood what you said.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Islam is based upon the writings and the teachings of Muhammad, which came approximately 1300 years ago. The Torah had been in practice for 2,000 years. History shows that until the arrival of Muhammad, that the Arab population were essentially idolaters. They did have certain faith. They did have the tradition of circumcising their children at age 13, something which is reported in the Torah. The claim is that Muhammad got the right text and we falsified the text because we hated Islam. And that's a patent falsehood, stupidity, lie. The Bible was translated twice. 900 years before Muhammad in the Septuagint, and approximately 400 to 500 years in the Vulgate, one in Latin and the other one in Greek and the other in Latin.
Right.
This is found in the great books of the world. The Bible's translations are consistent with the Hebrew. There is no reference to Ishmael being the chosen child of Abraham. It's a fabrication. The fact that Muhammad needed to say what he said in order to make his primary belief, is that's their problem. That's his problem, because he could not accept the Jewish religion as it was, because that would be saying that the Jews were the chosen people, and he had to find excuses as to why they were not the chosen people. So he made up the story that the Jews falsified the documents. If we did falsify the documents, we were pretty good. We convinced the Romans to falsify them. We convinced the Greeks to falsify them. The same thing is true regarding the Gospels. Paul's assertion that God changed the rules are contradicted by Deuteronomy 29 and 30. They go at length. The text goes at length and says that these mitzvahs are eternal and they're very easy to do, and they're not in the heavens and not across the sea, and it's very, very close and easy for a person to do. And when the Jewish people go ahead and do the commandments, then God will restore them to their land. And a very, very clear prophetic statement by Moses at the end of Deuteronomy. And there are many different citations in Deuteronomy which clearly state that a prophet is not allowed to change the rules, and that any prophet who does so has to be killed. And again, it runs contrary to the human intellect that something that was given by God in front of several million people would suddenly be changed by a private audience. The fact that a large number of people, many people, have seen many different things, and many people can be convinced of seeing many, many different things. But when you have something that is being presented in front of several million people, and this becomes a tradition for which they clearly stated that we saw, we heard what was said and what was stated at that particular time, then in order to change that, you have to have the same conditions